Hello everybody. I completely forgot to turn the microphone today. Anyway, this is another narrative for Ace Attorney Chronicle. Hopefully I can do this trial this episode. Completely done it, by the way. Mr. and Mrs. Skull King. This is going to be hard work. Earlier in this trial, you gave the following testimony about your action after you enter Witty Banks. However, that was a lie. You brothers, on the night in question, you rifled through the item on the victim's counter. You just admit. It can't just be constant that these men showed up at Witty Bank that night. They're more to their testimony than meet the eye. I'm sure of it.
Hold it!
Why? If that's the case, then why didn't you testify to that effect in the first place? And in fact now, as a result of lying in your previous testimony, that's exactly what you done. Letting yourself in even more trouble. Say the rotten apple eater.
Hold it!
So what you're saying is, the sound of the gunshot shocked you so much you knocked all those things off the counter? You really mastered working quietly then. So in short, the gunshot took you by surprise.
Is that right?
Excuse me.
Okay. Inspector Gregson, did you have something to add? No, something to add about their testimony. You seem to react just now at what Mr. Skulking said. Did it make you think of something? How about you just tell us what's on your mind? Alright, alright.
Hold it!
So in fact, you hear the voice and the gunshot almost simultaneously. The Karen acting tragically missed. And where the voice coming from? Could you tell? From the storeroom where the victim was found dead. So you have met the banker before. So that would mean that you both knew Mr. Woody Bank and the sound of his voice. Aren't you, brother? It's a good job his granny's dead.
Hold it!
You're saying that Mr. Woody Bank had a gun in his hand? And it was directly after Tool's word that you heard the gunshot. Yes, a Karen acting very tragically miss.
Hold it!
So, you didn't try to open the storeroom door then? How do you know it was locked? Of course. It was locked from the inside, or so we've been led to believe. Unless there was some other way to get the view of the inside of the storeroom. Like, through the keyhole, or a spy hole perhaps? Please, cut it out. Yes, unfortunately. Juno was in there, unconscious, with the gun in her hand.
Hold it!
Yes, whereupon you fire a shot from your own gun, and Mr. Erlock Sholmes.
Hold it!
And why should we believe that? So the skulking brother never actually encountered Mr. Woodybank? Is that really true, I wonder? That's it? That's the full extent of their testimony? No. Oh, thank you, but I'm fine. Being such a logical thinker, you probably laugh, but I feel as though his brother is still hiding something. Something important. It is nothing more than a feeling, though. I have no proof to support it. Sorry? Alright. Harris, thank you. Sometime, I think if she's 10-year-old, I must be 5. Alright. I think it's that one. Well, it's that one to see the victim and all. I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna get farther by pressing. Okay, elimination. No. 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 No, 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 no.
Objection!
So you're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Woodybank, was wielding a gun. Is that correct? And yet, photographic evidence obtained immediately after the incident clearly show that Mr. Woodybank was not holding a firearm of any description.
Objection!
Hold it!
Stay exactly where you are right there. If the crime had taken place as you so colorfully describe in your testimony, it would give rise to an undeniable and significant inconsistency in the final moment you just act out. He got shot from the back.
Take that!
According to their testimony, the witness claimed to have heard a shout of "Give me the gun," followed by the gunshot. Yes, that's right. Now, if that testimony is true, it would mean that at the moment of death, the victim and his attacker would have been facing each other. However, in the autopsy report, it clearly states that the victim died instantly after being shot from behind. So, as I stated before, there is an undeniable inconsistency in your testimony, Mr. and Mr. Skulking. Did I hear you right just now? You actually saw Mr. Woodybank holding a gun? Ladies and gentlemen, You have all just heard the admission by these two witnesses that on the night in question, they actually saw with their own eye the victim wielding a gun. Which can only mean that despite their testimony to the contrary, the skulking brother must have encountered the victim in person. E? What are they talking about? In case it hasn't quite sunk in yet, no matter how hard you try to hide it, the truth will come out. They're sweating bullets. Yes, my lord. This is it. The moment I've been waiting for.
Hold it!
When you say geezer, I presume you mean the victim and proprietor of the shop, Mr. Wittybank. The back room being the Pawn's Brokerage storeroom? But that doesn't make sense, does it? If Gina threatened Mr. Wittybank in the storeroom with her at gunpoint, then why would he have emerged from the same room all alone when the brother arrived? Did you see the accused at that time?
Hold it!
You mentioned that Mr. Wittybank shouted those words in your previous testimony too. However, you claimed that you heard him yelling then on the other side of the storeroom. But the truth is, he was shouting those words at you, wasn't he? So what you're saying is, you definitely saw Mr. Wittybank with the gun at that time. Is that right? You were clearly all going for each other.
Hold it!
Yes, I noted that you mentioned a counter in your previous testimony too. So in fact, it wasn't the sound of the gunshot that shocked you and made you knock those things off the counter. That's right. When the brother fled the scene and back onto the street, they ran straight into the arriving police, didn't they?
Hold it!
Were you intending to shoot Mr. Woody Bank? By a man whose shop was being burgled, yes. There's something about that last remark, something that doesn't quite ring true. What? Huh, yes, that's right. Gino allegedly used Mr. Woodybank's gun to threaten him and force him to open the storeroom door. In which case, how did the gun end up in Mr. Woodybank's hand again? This little inconsistency could be significant. I should make a mental note of it. Okay. Feel logical?
Objection!
Ah, fuck. I'm gonna press the last one.
Hold it!
You say you had nothing to do with it? Or you're being so logical and not asking the right question. You're like, you just want to prove your point and be done with it. I mean, I guess I'm also trying to do that, but less dickish than you. I don't know. Was there... If I said no one else, that means I agree that she shot him. Mr. Skulking. From the moment you admitted that you encountered the victim face to face that night, the course of this trial changed completely. The question we must answer is, who could have shot Mr. Wittybank? And it is the belief of the defense that the defendant is not the only possible answer at all. I mean, fuck, if I agree that she's accused. Two, my lord, twice as many chance to be right. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but there's only one thing I'm sure about. If I can prove there's a credible new alternative to what happened, it would change in a prospect hugely. Well, that's logical.
Take that!
The defendant believed that the culprit could have been shot the victim from this location here.
Take that!
The culprit shot the victim from outside the storeroom. Mr. Wittybank died instantly from a bullet wound in his back. Looking at the stain of blood on the storm floor, it doesn't appear that the body was moved after death, which tells us that he was almost certainly shot while he was in the storeroom. However, the crucial point is, where was the shooter when the fatal bullet was fired? Well, according to the Skulking Brother earlier testimony, if Mr. Wittybank ran away through the door, we have to assume that the door was open at the time. It was at precisely that moment, when the victim was fleeing for his life, that his brother had the perfect opportunity to shoot the man in the back once he was inside the storeroom. Of course, he would have been leaning forward as he was running away, so even if the bullet was fired horizontally, it would still have entered his body up an upward trajectory.
Objection!
But what if someone else locked the door? Yes, there is someone else who could have locked the storeroom door. Oh, there's only one possible and logical and no. Ah,
Take that!
obviously, the person who locked the door was the only other person inside the storeroom at the time. The defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade.
Objection!
Ah, yes. That's a tricky one, that, isn't it? It does? Oh yes, obviously. Before the two brothers arrived, Mr. Straight and Mr. Wittybank were in the storeroom together. Now, I don't know what went on between them at the time, but at some point, Mr. Wittybank must have heard this intruder breaking into a shop and left the storeroom. Yes, it would. And then, probably only a moment later, the victim fled back through the storeroom, hoping to escape danger. Hit him in the back. It's in the back. What? By the bullet, Mr. Wittybank fell to the floor where he was, just inside the storeroom. And what we have to ask ourselves now is, what would the defendant have done in that moment? Outside the storeroom was a terrifying killer who just murdered Mr. Wittybank. As soon as that thought struck Miss Lestrade, she slammed the door shut and locked it, in order to save her own life.
Hold it! Objection!
That's blatantly untrue. I know for a fact that you would, because before my own eye, you shot Mr. Airlock Sholmes. There is only one logical conclusion here. Mr. and Mr. Skulking, you brother had every opportunity to have been the true perpetrator of Mr. Wittybank murder. The other guy's gonna say objection real soon. I know, first time ever, and probably last. What's this now? He's laughing? What? Explain. A fatal flaw? Huh? What's everybody talking about? Yes, sir? Two. Two bullets. I completely forgot about that. Yes, I did. Wow, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I bet you hit someone in the fucking face with that. The disc. Oh. Yes, that music box disc. Miguel music box disc.
Hold it!
Inspector Gregson? What? What's this all about? Why is the inspector acting strangely? That's the first time he said anything to Van Zyck at all. I don't believe it. I had the drawer on my side for once. For all of 5 minutes. Oh no.
Guilty.
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 Don't worry, Iris. I don't think we're finished yet. There's still more to this case than we realize. There must be, because there's one thing that I'm absolutely certain of. Gina didn't shoot Mr. Whittybank. That's beyond any doubt. Okay, I'm definitely questioning the last guy. The whole courtroom is turning against me. Iris?
Hold it!
It's the number of bullet that has you convinced. Well, that's logical, I suppose. Yes? Does your employer Dean with teeth? A third bullet somewhere on the scene? Could that be possible? Okay. Wait, let me check. One. Okay. 2. Okay, cylinder gone, empty. Yes, but his one bullet was fired that night, and the poor man lost his life. Was he protecting his shop, I wonder? Trying to keep the article safe? Okay, I don't think it's gonna come out with more info. Exactly. Yes, it happened almost as soon as we walk in through Whittybank's door. It's impossible for the moment. Unfortunately, only 2 bullets were discovered by the police during their investigation. Right. And he should receive a visit from the police, perhaps. It sounds like a crime scene to me. It would completely turn things around if there was one, wouldn't it? Possibly.
Hold it!
So, if I understand correctly, you need 2 pictures. Huh? So, how can you be so sure of that? Yes, that's been mentioned once or twice. This is a waste of time. I'm not going to change this man's mind anytime soon. Okay, so he's out.
Hold it!
Would you please stop muttering about things that have nothing to do with this trial, sir? The defendant's life is on the line here. Huh? I almost don't want to ask, but this surgery you've been murdering about all this time, you were operating on. Sherlock Holmes, by any chance? What? You're the surgeon that operated on Mr. Sholmes? This is crazy. I hate to state the obvious, but surely that's because the bullet is still at the scene of the shooting. The bullet that the skulking brother fired at Mr. Sholm hit him in the stomach region, then exited his body and lodged into the shop wall where the calendar was hanging by the door. I think you find it's really quite simple if you just consider the problem three-dimensionally. Well, juror number 4 is about the best I can do. Like a pancake? Are you saying that your shake is back? What? I can pit him against a mate that proved there was a third bullet. It's almost as much of a mystery as how this jury was put together. It's convenient though.
Objection!
Those two statements clearly contradict each other. What? Okay, so apparently the fucking bullet thing wasn't fucking good. Fuck. Alright, fuck, I press everyone.
Hold it!
What do you mean you're in for a busy day? A communication officer? Does that have something to do with sending telegram? To the entire world? Ah, yes. She was getting a quality workout about radio wave or the like before, wasn't she? I see. Let's just finish the trial first, shall we?
Hold it!
I thought you were just a tourist. There's no way just a visiting tourist. That's a mistake of pronunciation. So you're a ballistic expert. Who knew? Ah. Considering the sort of people you associate with, I'm surprised you still have a tongue. He's very confident in his knowledge of gun, that's for sure. No, still, we should bear in mind. He's our man if there's a mystery about gun. Fuck's sake, it's the guy with the old man. That's... If we're going to fight back, we need more material. And we have to fight back. We have to return this trial round again. I'm gonna say because I only have 2 lives left. Seem logical?
Objection!
On the night in question, Mr. Sean was shot by one of the skulking brother. But since there was no sign of an excellent wound on his back, we must assume the bullet didn't pass through him. However, no bullet was found lodged in Mr. Sean's body either. Furthermore, a bullet was found lodged in the wall of the shop where Mr. Sean was shot. Juror number 6. This apparent contradiction in the fact that is so clearly troubling juror number 4. Are you able to explain the mystery? Mental note, don't ask too many questions. What? Hmm? Just an idea, but we might not be looking at exactly the same scenario here. Well, according to the report, in his stomach. Sort of around this area, I think. A pouch? Actually, I might have noticed something like that. What? Really? Doctor, where is the pouch Mr. Sean was wearing? Lord Van Zeek? Sorry? Look at that! When a file is broken and the letter around it is scorched black, it's almost as if the file exploded. So that night, the bullet from the skulking brother gun struck Mr. Sean's pouch. Can I examine the pouch? Glad I could help. I'm expecting the shit out of that thing right now. There's a lot of things. The bullet is still in there. This must be where the bullet hit then. What the? Harris, look! Behind where the broken file was. Do you see it? What a stroke of luck that it hit this pouch. This is an amazing discovery! What this means is, there were 3 bullets fired at Woody Bank that night. Alright. Please, my lord. A little more time. After all, that's a new piece of evidence. It could be a valuable clue, absolutely valuable. And you can't afford to overlook anything there, Ryunosuke. There's still a way to turn this around. Somehow. I'm sure of it. No. Press.
Hold it!
It's the number of bullet that has you convinced. I already did that dialogue, so I'm just gonna skip to where I click. Allow me to show you then the 3rd bullet.
Take that!
Here it is. We discovered it just now. Yes, on the night in question in Winnipeg Pawnbrokery, another bullet was fired.
Hold it!
It was lodged inside Mr. Shum's pouch. This pouch was removed from around Mr. Shum's waist before he was taken to hospital. And since then, it has been touched by no one. Yes, as your lordship has surmised, it hit this pouch. Two guns from the scene have already been submitted in a courtroom as evidence. An examination of both guns revealed that only a single bullet has been fired from each. That's right. We now know that on the night in question, 3 bullets were fired. However, only 2 bullets were fired from the gun recovered from the crime scene. And until that incontrovertible inconsistency is somehow explained, we cannot and must not pass judgment. What? Alright, I didn't fucked up that bad. A little bad, but not bad. You say you were 3. Oh, soon we forget poor Sulky. Yes? Taking back over all the testimony we heard and all the evidence we've seen, I think I'm starting to form a picture. A picture of what really happened that night. My lord, I think it's clear what this third bullet tells us about the sulking brother. Okay. It's not yet another gun. And I was there. I believe it has nothing to do with them. We established that one bullet was fired from each of the two guns already known to the court. The logical conclusion, therefore, is that on the night in question at Mr. Wittybank Pawn's Rookery, there was another person present in possession of a third firearm. While the brother may have had nothing to do with the third gun or the bullet fired from it, it's inconceivable that he had nothing to do with the third man. Yes, the brother were working with an accomplice who was carrying a gun. The skulking brother lying, I know that. But how can I ascertain the identity of the person they're hiding? I'm supposed to prove the existence of this accomplice and reveal the person identity. In response to the prosecution demand, I'm saving. I am not fucking this up because it's taking a shit ton of time to go back here if I fucked up. Alright. If I say no, that the whole thing fall apart. Their defense is ready. I believe I can provide all the answer the prosecution demand. I have to push forward now. There's no other option. I need to use every single piece of evidence available to me if it will make a difference. Okay. Well, he could be Mr. Sholmes, but no, wait. Hear me out. The bullet had never been there, so
Take that!
the evidence is right here, in this portfolio. Well, that one.
Take that!
That's a blood stain, my lord. It's something developed by Mr. Erlock Sholmes. As an example, this one showed the blood of the victim, Mr. Whittybank. Yes, so you see the green color of this blood stain on the calendar showed that someone else was shot in the main part of the shop. No, it's not unrelated. The date showing on the calendar is the date on which Mr. Whittybank was killed. Therefore, we can assume that whoever was shot on the same day. Well, the skulking brother in the stand don't appear to be suffering from any gunshot injury, which means it must be the blood of somebody else. The third intruder, in fact.
Objection!
No. Absolutely not. No, no, no. No, no. No, so...
Take that!
The man's name is Egerd Benedict. He paid a visit to Whittybank's Ponsbury on the afternoon before the incident took place. That's right. The man identified by the defense, Mr. Eged Benedict, then attempted to take the article from the defendant by force. Inspector Grayson was there at the time and can attest to what happened. In the end, it was the inspector himself who took the disc. Yes, that's him talking to Mr. Whittybank that morning. Well, Mr. and Mr. Skulking? They're clearly lying. Shoot the fucking blood-changing gun at the fucking disc? If it's green, then it's him. Simple as that. This is the last piece of evidence. I had a feeling that something has been missing in this trial from the very start. But now, I'm going to drag and kicking and screaming it into the courtroom. Weird. Yes, my lord. The defense will present the evidence now.
Take that!
Here it is. This is the irrefutable evidence. Oh. What? Alright, last fucking life, fuck me. Alright, so what's the question exactly? I'm gonna read more that carefully. Yes, my lord. The defense will present evidence now. I'm gonna save again. Not gonna fucking redo everything I just did. Alright.
Take that!
Yeah, fuck. Well, I'm gonna load. I mean, I fucked up. What? Yeah, what can I say? Alright, so it's not the disc. It's not the book.
Take that!
Fuck. Well, I'm just gonna process by elimination because I'm fucking not knowing what I have to do. I mean, the disc it was logical at first, but like you understand the logic. Shoot the disc. If it's third green, that's him, because it's his blood. Maybe I have to examine it. Actually, I feel as though I might have noticed that before. Ah, fuck, I had to fucking examine the disc. Alright, my bad. I was right, just didn't fucking do the correct step. Green, 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 green. Yeah! If it turned fucking orange, I would have been mad. Wait, that color. It's just that green, it's not the first time I've seen that color, is it? Alright, portfolio it is. Just double checking that it is there.
Take that!
That portfolio is right there in this proof. I read that backward. The proof is right here in this portfolio. All right.
Take that!
As I mentioned before, on the afternoon and the day of the day in question, the defendant attempted, deceitfully, admittedly, to reclaim this disc from Bank. That's correct, my lord. I myself was present at the time. I was following this, that the minor incident occurred. Being a music ball disc, it has countless small but sharp metal protrusion over its surface. Those protrusions cause Mr. Benedict's finger to bleed, and the resulting smear of blood is still visible on the disc now. My assistant and I have just analyzed the blood smear in this very courtroom. Yes, and we added the result to this portfolio. It's the evidence is conclusive. The man, calling himself Mr. Edgar Benedict, was in Wittybanks earlier in the day. Is the accomplice who was present at the scene of the crime the same night. My lord, it is the opinion of the defense that Mr. Edgar Benedict should be summoned to the courtroom to testify.
Objection!
Of course you would. I knew it would come to this. Ah. Yes, she's right. Unbelievable. Mr. Sean's partner is a force to be reckoned with. Reckoned with. Ding.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty!
Not guilty.
Four to 6, I won.
Objection!
You should not insult a guy who decide if you win or lose. Fuck you. I do not like him. I simply do not like him. He's too fucking quick to say guilty, guilty, guilty. I mean, fuck. Does he even care for the truth? Just say, this look like that, so let's go for that. I mean, fuck. He's not even exploring possibilities, just saying, this look like that, so he must have done it. Fuck's sake. I don't like him. What? I don't believe it. Just when I managed to prove the man was there that night. Jar number 5? Jar number 5? You don't mean to say you know this man? What? Was not expecting this. As we can clearly see, this doesn't seem right somehow. I can't put my finger on why, but it doesn't feel right. Yes, I suppose that's it. I suppose that's why I feel something was wrong. Alright guys, I need to take a fucking break. It's hot as fuck in my room right now. Like, I'm talking 30 degrees or something. I need a break. So, I hope you enjoy everybody, and we're gonna be seeing each other next time, alright? Bye-bye!